Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kurt, and welcome back to the MindCrack server. Here we are, in the shadow of BOO's arena, heading over to the Earl of Sandwich. Been busy. I've been a busy little Firelander away from the camera. And then I realized I'm almost done with the Earl of Sandwich, and I really wasn't recording my progress. So let me give you up to speed and give you a little bit of an update. Here's the exterior. As you can see, I finished the roof. Do I have? No. I suppose I could do it like this. I was going to show you the roof because that was where I left off the last episode. No looking on the inside. Spoilers, spoilers. Oh, this was a terrible thing to do. It's kind of weird over here. I basically don't care what it looks like from the top because you're not really supposed to see it from the top, but I went with a flat roof. We had a lip around this side, like I said. I like how that turned out, and then I had to go up one to give some recessed lighting, and then that, you'll see why that looks like that from the interior, but it all worked out. That is, whoa, the decision I made on the roof, and then we can go on in the inside. Got this very nice chandelier lighting on the inside, and then this kind of recessed ceiling lighting on the top. And something I need to figure out today, I was starting to figure it out, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I should probably, start to record, because the main purpose of this building is so that I can get used to building and commentating at the same time. Failed at that, but here's kind of where I've been going with the interior decorating. As you know, you've seen, perhaps you haven't, but perhaps you have seen the interior of the MindCrack Royal Observatory. Completely empty. Not my strong suit. I should have maybe perhaps contracted Vintage Beef. He's very good at interiors. Right now, it's myself and Zisto online. We are currently in 18C, 13W18C snapshot. I don't know if that means anything for you. People have been out getting horses and the new clay blocks or stuff. I don't know, but we're sitting here still trying to catch up to the version of the game that added these rounded stair things. But anyway, yeah, the interior, the main focal point of this upstairs loft area is the central rotunda type thing. Hard to do with this limited space, but there was kind of a round table, I guess you could call it, which is where the MindCrack guys... Should I backtrack? Are there some new people here that don't know what the heck the Earl of Sandwich is from? The Earl of Sandwich, this is based on the Earl of Sandwich at Paris, Disneyland Paris, where Minecon 2012 took place, where I went as a thank you for doubling our Child's Play charity fundraiser for Season 3 of Farlands or Bust. But plenty of other Mindcrackers went, myself, BOO, Generic B, Good, Doc, Pyro, I'm forgetting people's names, Blame, the Controller, I said Generic B, BOO, other people like Juicetra went, a whole bunch of people, YouTubers and Mindcrackers all around. We went here, and we ended up meeting in the Earl of Sandwich, and on top it worked out really nice, because all that big group of people ended up being able to sit around this table, and the first night we came here and we autographed a bunch of these cards to hand out the next day at actual Minecon, and it was a frequent meeting place and a place where I met a lot of new friends and got to meet for the first time friends I had only previously met on the internet previously, so I said previously like 16 times. So it's kind of, it holds a special place in the Mindcracker's heart who did attend Minecon 2012, so that's why I decided to build it here. And yeah, this is kind of what I've been messing around with the interior. So it was obviously a lot bigger than this, but this gives a visual, kind of a representation of a round table, doesn't it? I'm trying to decide how to do the side tables. Tables and chairs have always been a difficult thing to do in Minecraft. I was actually starting out, let me show you where, I was starting out doing something like this, which is, all this is 3 stairs. This one's upside down, and that looks like a table. That's kind of a cool look, and I've been messing around doing it like that, or maybe doing it with a different colored table, or I've been reversing the colors, obviously, and then I've been trying these half slabs. I like that because of the contrast. You can definitely tell that the chair is different from the table. The thing I don't like about this is how the table appears to be floating as opposed to with the stair. Even though it's not legs, obviously, it's with the stair, it's at least looks like the table has some sort of support. I don't know. I'm kind of messing around with that. Maybe you guys can let me know, especially here. Let me, oh, wrong one. Trying not to break the glass in the process. I feel like that looks better, especially against the glass like this. Because, give me that. Because then it's not just a floating slab like that. I don't know. But then again, there's all this wood. I mean, I guess no, a cobblestone stair would look really gross, I think. Yeah, I don't know. And then I've been messing around with different color seats. I'm thinking maybe this color wood is too close to the floor, so maybe I should replace them with the birch wood. Decisions. Yeah, I actually do like that better. Perhaps the birch wood is the way to go for the seats. Get a little bit more contrast. Coming from an artistic background, I know that contrast is important. Gives visual interest and stimulation, if you know what I'm saying. And you do. Yeah, I think I'll go with that, and then I'm still kind of wishy-washy about the tables. Bump and a bump. I thought of putting a table here, but there's not enough. It looks a little bit cramped when you have this. Yeah, it's like a little bit too close. So yeah, I think I'll get rid of that. And my problem, I'm trying to stray from my problem of trying to make things too accurate or too. Whoops, that's kind of a tall table. Too what's the word I'm looking for? To scale? Like, obviously, I had to, you know, I was originally trying to make this an actual round table and, like, chairs and the ability to step within the table and sit at the desk, or the table here, and that just doesn't work, and I have to get out of that mentality and actually just make it artistically, visually representative of the object we're looking at. And I had help. That's why I did start to build the Earl of Sandwich over there, but I was trying to make it full scale, and it would have ended up being bigger than the arena itself almost. So I had some help putting this together. Oh, that's one of the things I wanted to do this episode. I like this look. I think we have come on a look of what to do for the table and chairs. At least up here, this looks good. Let me continue the tour. The bookshelves obviously are a feature. The paintings. There's a kind of a funny thing we all noticed walking up the stairwell here to the second floor. This is accurate. There are all these paintings of sandwiches, not paintings, but pictures and things. And one of the pictures was, like, I guess of the CEOs or the founders of the Earl of Sandwich franchise, and they were in the kitchen, like, very intensely looking at a sandwich that they had just made as if it was some sort of alien artifact or something like that. They're like, what is this magical culinary thing we have created before us? They were very amazed, crazy looking white guys looking at the sandwich. So we have to have the paintings going up the stairwell here. And then here we have the, obviously I need to put table and chairs around here, but here we have the, you know, you enter, this is kind of the main entrance. Oh, it's going to be nighttime soon. This is going to be a good test of whether or not these hanging lamps, glowstone lamps. I've never lit a place with just glowstone. I've always overused torches, so I guess if stuff starts spawning in here, we'll find out. But yeah, you come in the main entrance, you walk across here, and then there's this kind of zigzag. You know, where a line would line up, and there's the menu board, which I still kind of am not sure I need to do something with. I got bread, I need soup in the bowl. Then there's a register here. This is where you would place your order. You would get your little number, and then you would proceed to the cashier here, who would actually, you would pay, and everything's on the up and up, okay, and then step to the left, and then you have your number, and then they call out your number, and you pick up from here your order, and then they had, you know, napkins and things right here on this, and then you could turn around and get your drinks, Right here, this is what this is supposed to be, like a little Coke machine. Come on, imagination! It visually represents it. Doesn't have to look exactly like it. So that's what that is. Oh yeah, also while you were waiting in line, they had a cooler full of bottled water. So that's why I did this. They had like other drinks too, but I'm not about to get too fancy. But yeah, I think I tried this with fences, but fences are just a little bit too bulky. And again, so much wood in the interior here made it a little bit not visually interesting. I'm going for contrast. Contrast. But yeah, I made this. There's no way to get back here without jumping over the table, but we have a sparse empty. This is just where I've been sleeping. I suppose this would be like the manager's office or something like that. Not sure what to do with this yet, quite yet, but we're back here in the kitchen. There's the sneeze guard. We have, obviously, our furnaces. Our cutting boards, I guess, is what these pistons represent. We have storage. Some food and stuff. Again, I'm not taking too much time to be accurate. I've got leftover paintings and trees and stuff in here. And then to the left, we have our actual storage room. I think most of these, I tried to get a little bit organized. Okay, there's bricks in that one. There's dirt and other sand and wood for some reason in there. Got miscellaneous items in here. That one's empty. All that. I didn't... Remember when I first started this project, I went over to Generic B's sugar farm, or reed farm, sugarcane farm, and like spent a long time collecting all these sugar canes because I thought I needed a lot more books than I ended up needing. But sugar canes are handy. We're in a restaurant. We gotta put sugar in things. I think the rest of these are stone. Yeah, the rest of these are pretty bare. But what I wanted to do... I don't know, Zisto might be in the nether. I guess we'll find out. Not really essential, but... Kurt Z! And that is the end of our conversation for the day. No, he appears to be in the overworld. That's fine, though. I don't really mind. I just was looking for a little bit more light. Employees only. Oh, yeah, the bathroom. You guys have seen the bathroom, though. It's pretty much remained unchanged. I did put a little scenery there. And some recessed lighting so that you can see what you're doing when you're washing your hands. A nice painting in the actual bathroom. The French public restrooms are very private, locking full-size doors. And of course, your toilet paper right there. So that kind of is where I've been with the Earl of Sandwich. And then, gosh, I'm so scatterbrained today. Then right here, there was another one of these kind of rotunda seats, but in the corner here, that had a nice view. I don't know how, I don't know how I would make... See, that happens, which is why I'm not going to do that. I don't know how you would make seats here. Excuse me, yeah, see? And then the table gets all kind of derpy. I don't know, this might work, but then you have all that empty space behind. Place! Yeah, then there's all that empty space behind. I don't like that too much. I think I'll just leave this the way it is. And then I was experimenting with tables like this, and whatever, I think that works. But yeah, there was a little seat in the corner here, and then there was a bunch of seating down here. I think this is a little dark. But there's really nowhere else I could put lights up here. Unless I continue the shelf over here. Oh, did I destroy those? Damn, how are you supposed to take those down? Hello? What? Why? What? Or is it because... Did they fly somewhere? Well, that's strange. I broke it with this, right? The pickaxe, right? Why did they disappear? They didn't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Alright. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I've collected my items. And did the server just crash for you? That was weird. I got like kicked or something like that. It wasn't a crash. Alright, I'm back on the internet. Or back on the server at least. I don't know if he is AFKing, like farming or something like that. I was gonna say I could continue. And no. That's silliness. Yeah, I like the iron bars here. Even though, to be honest, that does look kind of pointless and derpy. Oh well. I'm still on. Oh, Zisto might not be on. He just might not be aware. Anyway, I guess we'll deal with it. That's been happening lately. If you've been watching other people's episodes, I don't know why that's happening. It seems to have started happening with the new snapshots with horses. I don't know. Blame the horses. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, I guess while I'm here... No, I'm an idiot. What I wanted to do, where can I do this? Maybe on the facade on the outside here? Oh, I need to put like a sign up. I have like a whole chest full of signs. Yeah, like I said, I had... Did I say? I had help creating this, the Earl of Sandwich, because I was having problems before, because I was stuck in the mode of trying to make things to scale and accurate and things like that, and I'm not that great of a builder, as you know. How can I do this? Earl of Sandwich on like 2 signs. Earl of Sandwich. The of can... I could probably like add some more spaces. Gimme. Earl, space, of... Space, of... Oh, but then the Earl moves over. Dang. Earl of Sandwich. Oh, I could... graphic design... What if I go space, Earl, space, of... And then... do sandwich, space. Backspace. That's a little bit better. I mean, I suppose, well, there's no... Yeah, I can't, because it's a 2-block wide thing. That'll have to do. Earl of Sandwich. I mean, it wouldn't look good there, would it? Space. Earl. Oop. Earl. Space. Of... Sandwich. Space. Oh, maybe I could do something like this. Come back. Today, Kerning with Kurt. Earl, space, of... And let's go back. Oh no, that doesn't work, I guess. Oh yeah, you gotta do it all at once. Dang it! Earl of Sandwich. That doesn't look like a word anymore. Earl. I don't know if I like either of those, to be honest with you. That just seems too high up there. Earl of Sandwich. Earl of Sandwich. Earl of Sandwich. Whatever. Okay, and then I have to put down a sign. Yeah, what the heck, I'll do it on the outside. You know, like they have little cornerstones, I guess you could say, because I did have, like, I was trying to get to say, but I got disconnected and then distracted. I had problems putting this together, so I asked a friend who was there with me to help. And she's a much better builder than I am. So she sent me a file. She had worked on it, and very similar. I made some few adjustments just to make sure things fit correctly and using the right blocks and things, but I pretty much lifted the design that she provided, and that would be Ebbie. You all know Ebbie, perhaps. Perhaps you don't, but Ebbie is also a fellow YouTuber. She is over at... Whoop, hold on a second. Boop, back to game. I had to make sure I got the spelling right. I will put... Yes. How do I spell architect? Architect. Up. Caps lock. Architect. Ebbie. What architectural design by? Ah, there we go. Terrell. Oh gosh, is that how you spell architectural? Oh no. Well, hold on. This isn't working. I should have done this beforehand, away from the camera. There we go. She on YouTube has an anime channel, which is Bizarre Jelly 5. And she's just launched her own Let's Play channel, which is Ebbie LP. And she's been doing some Minecraft, but she's started Fallout 3, which is a game I've never thought to play, not my type of thing. Yeah, let me... I feel like I have to separate these things. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sure. Yeah? Sure. Okay, that works. Yeah, okay, so credit where credit is due. Always credit your artists, folks, whenever you're sampling artworks or remixing things. This design was originally by Ebbie. It's youtube.com/BizarreJelly5 for the anime review channel, and then for her Let's Plays, Ebbie LP. Check that out. Thank you very much for rescuing me from my inability to create proper Minecraft representations of real life architectural designs. But yeah, here's the Earl of Sandwich. I'm trying to think how I can fill this space with tables and chairs. I mean, I suppose I could. Oh no, the chair I have chosen is the same color as the baseboard here. Dagnabbits. I mean, how can I do that? Like that? That just starts to look weird, does it not? Like, what if... Can I make this like a 4-person table, and then we just pretend like the table has legs? The table has legs! And then we can, do the same here. I guess this kind of makes sense because I'm using the same material as is the countertop over here, right? Does that make sense whatsoever? This isn't working. Like, what happens if I do that? Like a big table, and then, oh, there should be a table and, I'm running out of... Right? Is this making any sense whatsoever? I don't know. I'm not very good at the, I gotta make more, chairs here. Not very good at the interior design. Boop. I mean, I could even then do a little booth right there, sort of. I don't know. I could maybe move that over one so that it's like this, because then it doesn't look like they can actually get into the chair. Yes, no, maybe so. Let me know in the comments, I guess. Again, it doesn't, you know, they aren't actually going to be chairs that players are going to be able to sit in. They just have to visually and aesthetically represent the fact that this is a restaurant with seating and food and a menu board and bottles of water and a register and a tip jar, maybe that's what that is, and the sneeze guard. I think I like it. I think I like it indeed. Oh, there needs to be upstairs on the deck. Ah, which is the same dang color. Maybe I should use different chairs up here? For contrast, always with the contrast. Yes. And then boop and a boop. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, I guess I could just repeat this. Oh, whoop! That is not proper. You'll not be eating off of the floor today, people. And then maybe. Hold on, I'm trying to think of how this would actually work. Oh, that'll actually be in the way. I'm trying to see if I can make a bigger table. In the corner here. Boop, boop. And then... Oh, damn. I don't have room. Maybe I should move these over one. Don't want to get claustrophobic or anything. Yeah. That does seem like a good idea. Boop, boop, and a boop. And then... Boop, boop, boop. Yes, no, maybe so. It's the nighttime song, everybody. The nighttime song. I think this thing is screwing me up, is it not? Oh, wait, well, Yeah, that looks cool. And then it's equally spaced. Not too crowded. Maybe you can then... Whoop. Pay attention, Kurt. No, I don't think this is actually going to work. Hey. Yeah, it kind of does clutter up this a little bit when you're coming up the stairs. Oh! Simplify, man. Where is that? Yeah, you know what? Stop. I'm... Slap my hands together. I'm stopping while I'm ahead. This is a proper kind of deck. Yeah, if I start putting... I mean, the other thing is I could move the tables. I think how it actually was is there were a bunch of tables and chairs around, but a visual representation is all we're looking for. Nothing accurate or anything like that. Just tables and chairs. Tables and chairs. Cool. I think that that settles the interior of the Earl of Sandwich. How about it? This is kind of ended up becoming my kind of setup area. I've pretty much transferred everything I have over here. Looting too. Perhaps the knockback is more. That's a nice sword, but I'm just gonna let these things break, to be honest. It's too much trouble to go into the end, and then blah blah blah, and then blah blah blah, and then hibbity hibbity, and Bibbity boopity boppity bippity. Oh, I wanted... well, no, I was gonna... Actually, to be honest, this episode, instead of messing around on the interior, I was planning on seeing what I could do for the exterior here, because I was gonna do some paths, like BOO has... Oop, if I just throw them on the ground, that's the best thing to do. Let's see where I end up. BOO has the birchwood paths that are just kind of like broken paths going throughout. I was gonna try to continue this one on this way and then somehow up here, but then also meeting up with a spot that would kind of encourage people exiting the arena after a hearty match to come out here and maybe make a little exterior patio or park-like area here. And I was gonna put something else out there, but I think I'll save that for a future episode. Yeah, I think that wraps this up. Kind of a derpy episode, but again, I'm trying to get better at building and talking at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to go out in search of horses. Maybe I'll wait for people to bring them back to the hub area here, and then we will just purchase them off of them in exchange for some free bag of crisps with their sandwich or something like that. But yeah, I like it. I like it. He really likes it. Sure. Earl of Sandwich. I feel like there should be some light, like a lamp, one of the lamps. Where can I get some fence? I am not carrying any. Let us look in our poorly organized... I don't have any, apparently. Need some fence. Boop. Hey. And I need a glowstone, good sir. Boop. This is why I'm not allowed to make the design decisions. Did you like my reaction? Not the greatest thing I've ever made. Let's get that back without destroying the block beneath it. Like I could say right there. That seems like it's kind of in the way. Right there. Nope, I don't want sticks. I want these guys. That actually looks alright. I could handle that. A little bit of like a street lamp or something like that. Without depending too much on the torches. Alright. Earl of Poorly Kerned Sandwich. Yeah. So, this has been me, KurtJMac, on the MindCrack server. Thanks so much for watching. Please step forward and I will take your order. And I will see you next time.